it's Jay. Today's video is going to be about fragrances that I've tried with them, and it's just not going to work out. So these are fragrances that are going to be leaving my collection. They've got to go before I make this big move. So it's not a lot, I'll warn you. It's not a lot, but I've tried. So the first one is Prada La Femme. I don't know why I'm showing the boxes. I should have taken them out. Prada La Femme. I keep my boxes. It makes it easier. I'm so thankful during this move that I kept my boxes. Not for everything, but for a lot of stuff. It makes it more, I feel more secure about moving. But yeah, some of them are not in boxes. Back to the video. This is Prada La Femme, and I just can't do it. And it's not a bad fragrance. For me, I have a hard time because this is warm. This is described as soapy, but for me, it's warmer than soap. If you can see what I mean, like it doesn't give that fresh, maybe feeling that soap gives you. This is warm. Maybe I can describe this as like soap with the heat of the shower, okay? And when I get out, I think I want to feel a little bit more fresh than that. So yellow florals mixed with white florals make a fragrance warm. As far as I have experienced in the fragrances that I don't necessarily get along with. And I know a lot of yellow florals have a very sweet and thick kind of powdery vibe to them, and some are just sweet and thick. This fragrance is clean, I guess. But again, I mean, it's just, I think it's the yellow florals for me that make it feel too warm in a way that I just don't, I never grab for this fragrance. I don't grab for it. So I don't know. I just don't like it because of that. I can't quite explain it because there are fragrances that are warm and floral that I like, but I think it's just the white flowers mixed with the yellow flowers. Look at this. Kind of messing it up for me as far as the combo. So yeah, that one is leaving. The next one, this is a blind buy fail. This is called Nasmat Brazilian Spices. There was a great deal for this on FragranceNet, and I had never heard of them. I'd never heard of the brand. I was just trying to be adventurous. The bottle is really nice. It's very heavy. The cap is more so plasticky. It has a little weight to it, but the bottle is really, really nice. This fragrance, the musk in here is very harsh. I think there was blueberry, there was lemon, there was fruits in here with florals and, you know, musk at the bottom. And I was thinking it was just gonna blend and be nice and soft and fruity. I just don't want to spray this. This musk. Okay, so let me say, if you've ever tried the Nina Ricci, Rose no, not Rose Extase, the one with the clear, it's more clear. It has the gold tassel running around the neck of it. I'll put it up. I can't think of it right now, the exact name, but that musk in there, it starts off very fruity, very fresh, starts off good, but as it dries down, that musk is just so harsh, and that's what I get in here. So if you have smelled that fragrance, I said all that to say you get an idea of what the musk in here smells like. So just definitely was not my cup of tea, so that is on the way out. This one, Sam Edelman. Now the box should have given me a big clue as to what this fragrance was going to be like, but I did read the notes on Fragrantica, and it had a margarita. Oh, look at me. It had a margarita. It had a margarita. I'm back. I'm fixed. Note to it. Very woody though, and I think there was some green notes to this as well. But I tried it anyway. I picked it out anyway, and I got bit. So this, okay, so this has a lot of sandalwood in it, and with the green, it's mimosa, so it's supposed to be powdery, and oh Lord, this smells like pickles to me. Like I get that pickle vibe from this fragrance. It's very green, and it's acidic, I guess, vinegary. It smells like vinegar, you know, and I get that same, so I can't wear this. There's no way that I'd be able to wear this. I tried this on my skin just to see if I was missing out on something, and no, that it stays on me. I can't wear it. And the same thing for Jessica Sarah, oh Lord. You guys know what I'm talking about, Sex in the City. That perfume that she has, Stash, I can't wear that one either because I get the same effect. I opened it, sprayed it, got that vinegary smell. I took it right back to the store. So something about the way things are mixed in here, or just the type of ingredients, maybe the sandalwood. I've heard sandalwood can be vinegary. I don't know mixed with what, but it's definitely in here as far as what I get. So if you like woody fragrances and that doesn't bother you, if you liked Sarah Jessica Parker, there's her name, Stash, then you might consider this. You know, you might like that, because to me they were the same. So if you actually like it, that might be something, another option for you to choose from. So that is that. It's leaving my collection though. The next one is Mix Bar, and this is Tangerine Squeeze. This had to be like $10 at TJ Maxx. It was in the clearance section. I know that they sell these at Target, but I've never picked any up, so I thought this might be a good chance to just test it without much investment or much of a loss, because I did not like this. It's a nice bottle. Like, you can always get me with frosted glass. I think it's really beautiful, although I had seen that the bottles were frosted glass online, but this is the Tangerine Squeeze. And if I like a certain type of citrus, you know, and maybe I just don't like tangerine, because I mean, I love actual tangerine, but the smell, I don't know if I really like it. It might, I guess it does really smell like tangerine, but maybe just because it's a citrus on its own. There's not a lot, there's some woodiness in here, but not a lot. It's really a citrus fragrance. And so maybe I like my citruses not to be tangerine, because I do like certain ones. And oranges, maybe it's just that I don't enjoy a lot of orange prominent fragrances. I think I like other citruses better. I definitely like lemon, lime, I like bergamot, I like grapefruit. If I didn't say lime, but yeah, orangey fragrances, I don't know. I don't, when it's prominent, when it's just orange, I don't necessarily like it a lot. So that one is gonna go. I think it gives me that cleaning vibe, like that it doesn't smell like an industrial cleaner, but it gives me that vibe, you know. So the next one is Jimmy Choo. This is the EDT. And this one I thought I really liked at first, but as I started wearing it and it, you know, would wear on my skin, I think it's just the way the pear, and it sounds like such an easy combination. Should not be hard. It's very clean, it's juicy, the pear, it's fresh, you know, and the other notes are pretty clean as well. But something about, I think, the way the pear mixes with musk that's in here. Like, I would like this fragrance on someone else. It's very easy to like, but for my skin, it was hard for me to get the pear with the musk. I don't know. Something about it threw me off. Like I said, it's probably an easier fragrance. You know, maybe someone else might like it, but just with my chemistry, with what I was feeling when I smelled it. Yeah, it just doesn't work for me for some reason. So again, pretty fragrance on someone else. So the next one is a little 10 ml decant. This is Black Perfecto, La Petite Robe Noire, and this is the Black Perfecto. This one I just never felt comfortable wearing. And like I said, I have said in previous videos, I can deal with cherry, but it's not my favorite fruit note. And the way that it's done in here, I don't necessarily like. It's powdery. It has almond in here. Licorice is also a note that's a little bit hard for me if it's done. I don't know. I guess I don't like licorice that much when it's prominent. I guess I should say that. But the cherry, the almond, I think there is a leather suede note in here, licorice. But I never felt comfortable wearing this fragrance. I don't know. I just didn't like it on me, you know? So me and Black Perfecto don't vibe. And that's okay. This next one is Banana Republic Gardenia and Cardamom. And this one, there's nothing wrong with this fragrance at all, except that it's a white floral. I have a lot of white floral fragrances. It's just gardenia. I don't really get a lot of cardamom in here. It's a nice, I mean, that was the appeal of the fragrance when I picked it up. I thought it sounded like an interesting combination. It was at Ross. It was easy to grab, so I did. But, you know, the spray is really nice. And it smells nice. It's an easy, sweet, kind of airy white floral, gardenia to be exact. With little to no cardamom, you know? That's what I get. Let me know if you guys get the cardamom out of this fragrance. And also the cap, I mean, it's nice. It's a heavy, these are beautiful bottles. And this glass, a white glass bottle, I love, especially kind of cloudy like this. But the cap tricked, maybe it's just the way I think of it, but it makes me feel like it's a magnetic top, and it's not. So it should be, but it's not. But yeah, if you have this, or if you see this and you like white florals, you don't have a lot of florals in your, or white florals in your collection, it's definitely a good option. It's a nice fragrance. So I just have others that I like better. That's it for Banana Republic, Gardenia, and Cardamom. The next two are from a brand. See, I've never decided that I just don't like a brand until this brand. I had some bottles and I had samples from them, and I really didn't find, like, these are the last two that I tried to like, and it's been some years. Do you guys remember when it's from Rirana, and it is the cherry on top? And when people were talking about that, it sounded so, I've since, you know, given that away. I don't have it in my collection anymore, but I'll put it up. People were talking about it like it was so deliciously gourmand, but there is a suede note in there, or a leather note, that for me took over the fragrance. It completely took over the fragrance, and I don't like prominent leather notes most of the time. It has to be done in a very like buttery, soft, smooth, you know, airy way. But it was not, and it felt, oh, I just didn't like it. It just didn't suit me. I gave that one away. They had another one that was vanilla and tobacco, I think. I had that one, or its sample. It smelled nothing like that. It didn't smell like the description on the box at all, so I gave that one away. There might have been another, but these last two were, I was trying to save them. Honey Amber, and this is Oriental Orchid. This one I got because Black Orchid by Tom Ford is a very, very, very strong fragrance, and although I do like the way it smells on other people, that patchouli and the earthiness of it is very overpowering for me, so I can't wear that fragrance. Even and it just is so long lasting too. I remember I got it on my jacket and I could smell it for weeks. So Black Orchid is too strong for me. Nice on others. I'm trying to open the Rirana box so that you can see. But yeah, Cherry on Top I think was the only one that was red, but it has the red, it's like a string, call it twine, I don't know, on it. You could see down here. But it's has this little pull-out thing. I kind of like the packaging. I think it's cute. Kind of bohemian. It kind of reminds me of a bohemian vibe. But anyway, the fragrances are, it's not great. I don't know, they're kind of oily and they just smell a little synthetic for me. I just don't like this house, so I just don't. The other one, Honey Amber, kind of slide up. And I actually like the packaging too, because they, you know, the tag says the notes and everything, kind of Le Labo-ish from what I've seen in a Le Labo way, how they list things. But this is the other one. This is Honey Amber. Oh, I meant to say that this was a lighter version of Tom Ford Black Orchid. I don't think I finished my thought, but I got distracted. And it kind of smells, I don't know. I think this might be a very, very like deconstructed version of that. Because while you might get a little bit, I mean, just a whisper, I don't find this similar. Let me refresh my memory. Let's see. Okay, so maybe there's the earthiness in this is definitely not as strong as it is in Tom Ford Black Orchid, but I wouldn't say they were very similar. I would say if somebody kind of whispered and you got like a sniff of the the mint in their mouth or the gum in their mouth and it just was gone, that's what I would say. This is like how it resembles Tom Ford. It's just like a whisper, not really at all. All right, so back to Honey Amber. I got this one because I thought it might be similar to Honey Oud, I think, from Montal Honey Oud. I'm gonna have to put up what I was talking about because I think that's the one I was talking about. Or Florist, there was a Florist fragrance that had honey and oud as well. This is Honey Amber. So amber can be a little bit dry, it's just resinous, so it can be very spicy. There's levels to the spice, and kind of warm too, but I thought it was gonna smell like honey and like a woody honey, and I was down for that at the time. But I don't like them, at least with this. And I just don't, I think it's very oily. Look at that. You can see the oil content in here. So they put a lot of oils, but I don't know. That scent doesn't work for me. And I haven't tried the other one, so I don't actually know if I like that combination. Is this the way that it's done in this fragrance? But I mean, it's another one by this house that I don't necessarily like. So blame it on the fragrance, blame it on the house. I don't know. That one is up in the air. But the others, the Cherry on Top and the other ones that I mentioned before these two, I just did not like the fragrances, as with these. But anyway, this next one was, this is a tester bottle of Elizabeth Arden Green Tea Summer. And this one, I thought I did not mind. I thought I liked it. All of these are just easy sprays on a day where you just don't want, like I could see putting these in the fridge and kind of just getting to there, you know, if you're going to be home on the weekend or just chilling, just to cool yourself off a little bit. I could definitely see these green teas being used in that way. But I sprayed this again today and I was surprised that, because there are some tropical notes here. This is very fruity in the beginning, but there is a spicy, I get like coriander or cumin or something like that, just something, a savory spice, you know. And I looked at the notes, there's oak moss in here, and I wonder if I'm picking that up because I didn't see anything else. There's musk, maybe a woody note, but I didn't see anything else that would be strange in the way that it brought the scent together, except for that oak moss, because I just don't like oak moss. Let me see if I get it. But I interpreted it as a spice, like a savory spice. And it's just in the background, like you smell it, it's green too. It's a very, that scent is very pungent and green, and it feels a little spicy to me. It's not something that I like. I don't know, do you guys get that from this fragrance? Maybe mine has gone off. I mean, I haven't checked the batch code, but it has been sitting in my closet. You know, I don't think I've ever talked about my Elizabeth Arden green tea. I have about 9 of them. I've never talked about them before, so it's been maybe 3 years or so since they've been in my closet. I don't know, maybe it's bad. But if you get that, let me know. And that can determine if it's just me or is it the fragrance. The other ones were good. I sprayed the other ones. So anyway, this one was a sample that I got from Tsuga, TSV or U, just depending on how they used it. GA, Tsuga Parfums. And this is Strawberry Seduction. So what drew me to this fragrance, I got this on Lucky Scent. It was described to be the most realistic strawberry scent. Because they, I guess, reverse engineered the scent molecules of strawberry and they were able to synthesize it. I think that's what they did. So it's supposed to be real strawberry in here, but there was also some very earthy notes, and I was curious how everything would play together. It's just a 10 ml decant, so the packaging is pretty nice. You get this velvet here, and it's just a simple decant, you know. It's just a standard gold decant or glass decant with a gold sticker, which is nice. And this is kind of matte here. It's nice. And it sprays nice, but this fragrance, it just feels, this is, I would say, a dirty, musky, kind of earthy strawberry. And I saw a review. There weren't many reviews on this fragrance, but I did see a review. There was a gentleman, if I can't remember his name, but he said that this fragrance almost had a whiskey vibe as far as the way that the other notes blended together, the more earthy notes. And I was like, okay, strawberry and whiskey, maybe a little bit woody, a little bit spicy, and maybe that's what it gives, but I don't like it. I could see this. I mean, it's just me, not the type of fragrance that I like, because with the whiskey, with the way I can kind of see that, it also smells more masculine. I like boozy smells if they're bright and if they're more airy, but really thick, rich, maybe in the summertime or maybe in the wintertime when it's cold outside, I can do a thick boozy fragrance. But this for now, and this even when I got in and it was a little bit more chill outside, it wasn't as hot, I still wasn't really vibing with this. And I did of course test it on my skin just to see, and I feel if I were gonna tell you guys about who I think would like this fragrance, it'd be people who like unisex fragrances, and you have to like animalic notes, and it's not even really spicy. If I'm getting deeper into it, I don't smell a spice necessarily. I smell some strawberry, but it's fleeting. I think this fragrance is more about the earthy notes, maybe woody, but there's something pungent in here. And I feel like it's unisex, leaning masculine, if you were going to ask me about it. Yeah, it's interesting, not something I would wear, and interesting is probably what I would describe it from what I smell right now. If I were to smell that on someone else, maybe it would wear differently on someone else. So if you've tried this and if you like it, let me know. I'm curious, because it's definitely not a safe blind buy. So interesting fragrance. That is Strawberry Seduction by Tsuga. And I think he had another one, Cream Dream, that was supposed to be orange or peach with creamy notes, and I think some animalic notes as well. So I think these are, and I think that this was done, this brand is by a YouTuber. I'm gonna research that. But yeah, that's it. So these are the ones that are going to be leaving my collection. If you guys have any of them, let me know. Let me know what you think about them. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Love, Jay. Bye-bye.